this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song by Dolly Parton called 9 to 5. And if you want to play along with the recording, what you want to do is go to the tuners and loosen them up just a little bit to get to E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, and E flat. Kind of a drop tuning idea. But we're just going to do this lesson in standard tuning. And we start off with this cool little lick actually for our intro on the 3rd fret on the low E string G note. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we play that 3 one more time. And then we go to open E, and then 1st fret on the E, and then 2nd fret on the E. So it's kind of a G, G, E, F, F sharp, G, G, E, F, F sharp. Or if you wanted to back that up with a chord, you could start on a G major chord. And the way you play G major, 1st finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the low E string 3rd fret, and 3rd finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. That sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to dig on putting the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd, and kind of working that for your G major. And through that intro and through the tune, actually, you could kind of work kind of a down idea if you wanted to make that really sneaky. Or you could even kind of try and throw in that lick around the chord. My favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 light. This is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we tried that idea on the G a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Or you could throw a bass note in for that and have a low E for a bass, and then work the down, up, down, up. Now it may depend on how fast you are at that as to how you want to kind of approach the tune. Kind of do it as a slow down, up, or a really fast down, up, down. Kind of feeling it. So it's almost like a times 2 kind of idea on that. So maybe depending on how fast you are at that idea. And then from there, we go into our main verse. We start on the C major or G major, but then we go to a C major, and then we play C major. 1st finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the 1st finger, making it a C major 7, or you could add the pinky in on the B string 3rd for a C major 9, or another way to play C major 9 is to do 1st finger on the D 2nd, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd, kind of work that for your C major 9. And then from the C we go back to our G major chord, but then we go to a D major chord. We play D major. 1st finger goes to the G 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really happy. And you may also want to dig on kind of lifting off the 2nd finger and making that a D suspended 2nd, or adding in the pinky on the high E 3rd for a D suspended chord, so you can kind of say some things around D chords, or you might even dig on a D7 chord, which is 1st finger on the B string 1st, 2nd finger on the G 2nd, 3rd finger on the high E 2nd, kind of strum the D string to the high E string for a D7 chord. Or you could even lift the 3rd finger of that and make it a D7 sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd and make it a D7 sus. So maybe I'm going to play around with that. And then from the D we go back to the G, and then we go back to C, and we do kind of a half idea on a G to a D chord. And then there's this big punch at the end where you may want to do the G with kind of a down, 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 and kind of kill it. Or you could even kind of half the strum pattern, kind of a down, down, up, down, kill it on that last G. Now the weird part is that G and D that half. So on that part you may want to do just a down and down if you're kind of doing the down, down, up, down through the verse. So you have the G, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, down, kill it. Or you may want to try adding basses to that. And on the G you'd have low E for the bass, on the C you'd have the A for the bass, and on the D you'd have the D for the bass. So we try adding basses to our verse. You'd have G with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, G with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, G with a bass, down, up, down, kill it. Or if you're digging on the times 2 idea, you'd have kind of a G, C, G, D, take your pick, depending on how fast you are at that pattern. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on the C major, and then we go back to the G major, and we go back to C major, but then we throw in an A minor chord. And all you really have to do is take your third finger and go from the A string third to the G string second fret. And work that as an A minor chord. Now you may also want to dig on kind of lifting off the first finger and making an A suspended second, or you could add in the pinky on the B string third for an A suspended chord and kind of say some things around the A minor chord. And then from the A minor we go to our D major chord. And on that last A minor D, you will hear this cool little bass line where you can play open A, second fret on the A, third fret on the A, fourth fret on the A, and then open D, and then second fret on the D, third fret on the D, and then fourth fret on the D. So around the A minor, you got kind of this A, B, C, C sharp, and around the D, you've got kind of a D, E, F, F sharp, kind of in the bass line there. So we tried that with our down, down, up, up, down, up. We'd have kind of the C, voicing though, you could use an A7 sus for the A minor, where you first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. That might make it a little bit easier to get that change too. And we could add basses to that actually. And on the A, you'd have the A string for your bass. So if you tried it with a bass down, up, up, down, up, you'd have C with an A bass, C with an A bass, G with an A bass, G with an A bass, C with an A bass. Idea, you'd have kind of that C, C, G, G, C, C, A minor, D. The choice is yours. And then from there, then we'll be going into kind of like a little piece of our intro, actually, kind of our G coming back in. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song that was kind of a country feel idea. And normally in a country tune, what the bass player will do is play something called the root of the chord, which is what we're using for our bass note, and alternate that with something called the fifth, where on the G chord, G, A, B, C, D, a D note is the fifth. So you could kind of do the low E string for a root, and then a down up, and then the D string for a bass, and then a down up around the G chord. So you have kind of root, down, up, fifth, down, up, low E string, D string, down on the G chord. And on the C chord, you can kind of do that by going from the A string third fret to the low E string third fret. So I'm actually kind of moving my second finger, and for the C major 9, from the A string to the third, to the low E string third. But you could kind of do that same idea with the third finger on the regular C. And then on the D, you have D to the A string to get that same sound. And on the A minor, you have the A string to the low E string to kind of get that sound. So we tried that intro part that way. You'd have kind of that G band, and you could work it as just kind of that down, down, up, up, down, up. Or if you're really, really good at this, you could kind of work it as almost like a bass down kind of idea with the times 2, which could be kind of a cool way to do it too. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. And we could kind of try that with just that regular country feel, kind of the G with low E bass, D bass, C with an A bass, low E bass, G with low E bass, D bass, D with the D bass, A bass, G with low E bass, D bass, C with an A bass, low E bass, and then G with low E bass, D with the D bass, G with low E bass, down, down, and kind of kill it. Or if you're digging on the times 2 idea, you have the G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G. Kind of work it that way. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part. So we tried that with the regular country feel. We'd have the C with an A bass, low E bass, C with an A bass, low E bass, G with low E bass, D bass, G, C, A minor, D, kind of that C, with it any way you want to. Or you can switch it between those patterns. Kind of cool. Basics of how you can strum through 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. So good luck!